Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Intan Deviana and I am a native Indonesian speaker. I work as a language tutor. I teach both Indonesian and English language. And here, this is not my first video. I've been recording some videos before, but I think it's been ages since the latest video that I uploaded in this channel. I really want to reactivate this channel to help anyone who wants to learn a language, especially English. So let's get started. In this video, I would like to share with you about some points that you need to prepare whenever you would like to embark on a new language learning journey. Or maybe in this case is English, because I'm speaking in English right now and I was a learner as well, but I believe I am still a learner right now, because when it comes to language learning, I think it's an endless journey, right? Even though right now I'm working as an English tutor, but I believe I'm always improving my English skills. So here are some points that you need to remember. I've already put them on the list like this, so I think it helps me cheat and share with you here. At least there are 6 points that you need to prepare. These points are based on my experience. It has worked for me and I hope it can work for you as well, right? So let's start from point number 1. It's about building your determination. Why is it important? Because when you don't build the strong determination at the first stage, it means that you don't really have a clear goal about your language learning journey. You don't set any clear goal or something that you would like to achieve in a year, in 2 years or something. So it means when you don't really set clear goals, then you will likely be lazy or you don't have a clear path to study, and it's easy for you to get lost on your journey. So in this case, you have to have a strong why or well-defined reason why you would like to learn this language. So strong determination is the first point. Let's move to the second point. Here I wrote, you have to know your level right now, because it can help you set up the goal. So I think it's still related to the first point, where you have to understand first your level. So let's say you are an absolute beginner. Of course, the goals that you need to achieve or that you set up to achieve will be different with pre-intermediate or upper intermediate learners. How to know your level? I think there are many free access to get to know your language level, either in English or maybe in Indonesian, or I think you can use, application or kind of AI like ChatGPT or something. But I think without some helps from, application or kind of proficiency tests or something, you can rely on your feeling as well. I believe you know yourself the best, right? So you can understand your level. Oh, maybe I'm still in pre-intermediate, or I'm already upper intermediate, or I'm still an absolute beginner. So yeah, just rely on your gut. Then yeah, I believe you can understand your level. All right, let's move to the third point. Here, I wrote, manage your regular study time. Okay, so after you've got the determination and then you know your language level, then after that, of course, you have already set the clear goals and well-defined reasons why you would like to learn the language. Then you have to manage your study time. Either you study alone or with tutors. But here, I would like to take note, or I would like to remind you, study with tutors. I think it's really important if you are an absolute beginner or you're still in the low level of the language that you are learning. Because learning with a tutor can help you find the correct path, which one that you have to study, and then your tutor will help you correct your mistakes, fix your mistakes, and they also will give you some advice about which area you're still weak and stuff like that. Even though learning a language alone is also possible, but if you're still, beginner or you're still a newbie in that language, I think learning with a tutor is a good option. Yeah, that's my opinion. But if you still would like to learn by yourself, so it means you have to really determine with the goals that you have set up before. You have to manage your study time. For instance, you dedicate 2 hours in a week, or I don't know, every weekend you have to spend 1 to 2 hours to learn the language that you're learning. So it means you have to really passionate about the goals that you would like to achieve. If you really want to see the progress, then I think learning the language alone, I think it's not really a matter. Okay, well, so next is the 4th point is to get immersed to the language with input practice. This is really important because if you don't have or if you don't do the input practice, then where you can get the words, the vocabulary, the grammar rules, the sentence structures, and whatever it is. It means input practice should be your everyday training, your everyday activity of your language learning. So get immersed in this case. It can be anything. If you like listening to podcasts, then go for it. If you like watching videos on YouTube, just do it. Or if you like reading books in your target language, so go for it as well. It means you have to allow your ears, your eyes, and every single sense in your body to get immersed with the language. But again, you have to adjust the input that you get to your language level. It means that's why knowing your language level is important, because it will affect the input that you should consume like every day or regularly, right? Then let's move to the 5th point. This one is the output. Okay, so here I wrote produce the output all together with the input. Okay guys, because language is a tool to communicate with people, right? When we communicate with people, it doesn't mean that you only listen, you only read, but you have to reply, you have to respond to other people speaking to you or talking to you, right? Writing to you. Okay, so it means you need to balance your practice between input and output. So producing the output all together with the input is also so important. It's essential in your language learning journey. It means if you are learning audio, for example, because you would like to improve your listening skills, it means at the same time, you have to practice your mouth, your muscle tongue to produce the output by speaking. Try to build the sentences according to the grammar rules that you have learned, or maybe you do shadowing practice to improve your pronunciation. So this one should be done in balance. You cannot just do the input but also the output. Well, so we are going to move to the last point that I wrote here. This one is reflect on your progress and be aware of your weaknesses and obstacles. What I've done when I started to learn English again is to record myself speaking in English. And by watching the video, I'm talking in English, I could see the progress. By seeing our progress, first, it can boost our energy to learn more and more. And then second, we can be aware about our weaknesses or obstacles. So for example, when I rewatched the video that I was recording before, that I could see I'm still weak at pronouncing this vocabulary, or I'm still weak at memorizing these grammar rules, for example. So in this case, it can help you to be more aware about your weakness points, then it can help you make it better day by day. Don't forget to track your progress or reflect on your progress, not to mention asking someone's opinion about your progress. So I think in this case, having kind of accountability partners can help you as well reflect on your progress. So if you have speaking partners or you have anyone that can give you some suggestion or advice, or maybe your language tutor also can be your partner or someone that can help you reflect on your progress. All right, everyone. So I've already mentioned the 6 points here, something that you need to remember and you need to do before you embark on a new language learning journey. I hope you find this video useful. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to leave the comments here to ask me about anything. If you would like to share about your journey in learning any languages, don't hesitate to share it with me as well in the comment section. All right, so I think that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching till the end and see you in the next video.